Today, we will be taking a look at the best website builders you should use in 2020. And as usual, we have the links to all the website builders mentioned in this video in the description below. And be sure to subscribe for new content and drop a like below. Now, let's go straight to the video. Number 5. Weebly. Weebly was recently acquired by Square, which has led to 2 different website editors. There's the classic Weebly, which functions as a simple block editor, and the Square e-commerce builder, which has extended online store features but lacks a blog management system. In testing both of these builders, we found the Square e-commerce builder to be superior, particularly for brick-and-mortar businesses that are already using Square to expand to selling online, without having to change or add payment processors. Anyways, you can still use Square with other website builders. We also found the classic site editor to be a solid tool that was simple to use, but has fewer design customization options. The blog editor is a simplified block editor, much like Squarespace, but also has limitations on design. You can add e-commerce functionality to the classic Weebly editor, but it's not as smooth of an experience as with the Square builder. Number 4. WordPress. WordPress.com is the packaged website builder version of WordPress.org, an old-school giant of content management and website creation. Using WordPress.org requires self-hosting and more advanced web development knowledge, but the WordPress.com website builder makes this strong platform accessible to beginners. That said, we found that there was a pretty steep learning curve for most of the features and functionality, and the plans and pricing make things even more complex. For example, you can only add plugins in the relatively pricey business plan. We placed WordPress.com highly on this list due to its near limitless capabilities and opportunities to expand, but it's definitely not the easiest or the cheapest website builder to use. The WordPress block editor is a relatively new feature and a big departure from the old way of building pages on WordPress, which I am more familiar with. There are lots of block options, including columns, spacers, and other layout-related blocks, but we've found them to be a bit finicky at times, with awkward alignment that I had to completely redo to just get it right. Number 3. Squarespace. Squarespace is truly a beautiful website builder, both in the sites it creates and in the interface itself. It's most similar to WordPress.com, with a block editor and similar navigation layout between pages and other design facets. However, I found the experience of building a site on Squarespace to be much smoother, with everything a bit more connected in the interface. Where most website builders emphasize either content or e-commerce more strongly, Squarespace manages to shine in both aspects, making it a great option for e-commerce stores of any size that also want to prominently feature their blog. Squarespace doesn't have a free plan, although it does offer a 14-day free trial. But you can access the majority of essential features on either of the lower tier plans, which are comparably priced to other builders on this list. Number 2. Site123. Site123 feels at times like a simplified version of Wix, which may make it a better choice for you if you're just starting out. This website builder has more than 180 mobile responsive templates and a strong selection of apps to expand your site's functionality. Instead of a drag-and-drop editor, Site123 has a point-and-click editor, meaning you'll just be clicking a series of buttons and prompts to design your site within the predetermined framework. You can't adjust the placement of elements down to the pixel, but you can add and reorder content sections to your liking. This type of editor also ensures that your designs are always perfectly aligned. There was a bit more of a learning curve than some of the other builders on this list. That said, once I figured out a few quirks, I was able to build my site much more quickly than on Wix. There are some cool automatic features like breadcrumbs navigation, auto-categorization of products in the online store, and a super easy contact form builder that were a nice touch and made the process easier overall. Number 1. Wix. Wix promises that you can create exactly the website you want, and it certainly delivers. You can adjust any element any which way with their drag-and-drop editor, and the hundreds of template options give web design newbies like me a strong starting point for a website layout. There are also hundreds of pre-made blocks, buttons, galleries, and more to help you add photos, videos, or whatever you have in mind. The process is so intuitive that it almost feels like by thinking about an element, you can make it appear on your site. It took literally one click each to add the blog and the online store apps from the app market, which has hundreds of free and paid apps to provide tons of extra features. These range from Wix-created apps that allow you to add forms, live chat, and appointment bookings, to integrations with important business tools from Google, Amazon, and social media platforms. If you only need a simple site, Wix might prove overwhelming. Sometimes it seems like the builder is overdoing it and nobody could possibly need this many options. But if you want to be sure that you can modify your site exactly the way you want, Wix is a site builder that will let you get it done. And a bonus option if you have an online store. Shopify. One thing I liked about Shopify is that you can sell products on more than just a website built with the platform. You can integrate Shopify with WordPress or other site builders and even sell on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. If the way you sell your products changes, Shopify can keep track of all your products and allow you to move them where you need them when you need it. You can also build a full site on Shopify itself, drawing on solid customization options and thousands of apps to build out a functional site. I didn't think it was as smooth as site building experience, as there was a different editor for the homepage versus all other page types. It's quite surprising what you can do with this platform. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you click the subscribe button below.